So guys, today I want to tell you a story about how I actually accidentally learnt to scale my business. It didn't actually happen on purpose. It's an interesting story when I was traveling and I was forced to not work on my business and it grew. It was very insightful. All of this sort of happened by accident, but I learned a very valuable skill to hire people and for them to do the work. So, interesting story because I'm actually wearing the t-shirt to the place that I visited, and this was Bosnia. Pretty crazy country, right? Not many people go on holiday there and whatnot, but I got introduced to a business partner who lives in Bosnia. Now, I knew this guy was legit, shout out Snell, when he made me $15,000 in the first 24 hours of working with him. So I thought, okay, I have to go and meet this guy. I have to travel to Bosnia on my ones and see what all the hype is about, see what he knows and how I can extract some of that insight and information, right? So I traveled to Bosnia, arrived at the airport, and I think I booked the trip for 7 days, right? So for a week. And I was just expecting to do a shit ton of work, be locked in, right? And just work with this guy and bounce ideas and mind map the whole business and how we're going to scale it and all of this stuff. Because ultimately at that point, I was working probably 12 hours a day, every single day. And I was a slave to my business. Yes, it was growing. Yes, I was making money and all this good stuff. I was a slave to my business. So, arrive at Bosnia thinking, okay, great, we're gonna map out how we scale to 100K a month, further and further, and meet Sunil, and he tells me, Harry, we're not doing any work this week, we're only gonna go out and party. And I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I need to do work. If I don't work the whole week, my business will crumble. But that week was the week of the film festival in the capital. Right, so everyone in Bosnia went to this film festival and just partied for a week straight. I honestly thought it was a joke, and I thought it was having me on. I thought, like, I can't not work on my business. Everything will collapse. I'll lose all my money. I'll lose all my clients, and all of this shit. So first night, go out, get on the drinks, have a good time, and to be honest, it was like that pretty much every day. I was hungover pretty much the whole time. Didn't really talk any business, and I wasn't working on the business too much. But what this taught me was that I was forced to step back. And I think Snell did this on purpose to show me that I was working too much in the business. I was forced to step back and not work in the business as much. And it made me realize where I was lacking in terms of what people I needed to have on the team, and the fact that if I stepped back from the business for like 5 days, the world isn't going to end, right? It might not be the most optimal for one type of client, but then do you even want them on anyway? So overall, it was a good experience, good learning experience, that you don't need to be working in your business 24/7 because you just become a slave to it, you become an employee. Sometimes it's best to step back, hire the right people, and let the business sort of flourish by itself. So yeah, interesting story. That's why I got this t-shirt when it's Bosnia. But yeah, hire the right people and it'll help you actually pull back from the business. The business will thrive more, and you'll be able to enjoy your life more. So